Chat, I'm here. I'm a little late, but we're here. What's crack-a-lackin'? And welcome to stream. The music's a real downer, so let me switch that up a little bit on you. This is better. But hello, welcome to the Jank Tank. I think we're just gonna get right into it. It's what, Tuesday? Plum's a little sweaty as normal. Eating dinner. And I have one deck ready to go for today. We'll see how it goes. I'm not super confident. Never am. Which is what you see on screen, which we'll go over in a second. And then I also have a timeless deck, which is Affinity with Jeskai Ascendancy, so that you can go infinite with Emery and either Mox Opal or Mox Amber, or Tormod's Crypt. Or Bobble, I should say. But I'm not sold on that one either. I think it's actually just slower than regular Affinity, but whatever, chat. So, anyways, what's up? What's crack-a-lackin'? Here's our first list of the evening. Let me update the stream while we're chilling. But we'll talk about it in a second here. I have never played Jestai Ascendancy combo. I also built a sideboard for this, but I don't really know if this is a best of 3 kind of deck. But we're gonna try it out anyways. I don't have very high hopes for this. But that is a-okay. If I type that, does it fit? No. It doesn't, chat. What if I do that? Does it fit now? No. We'll just call it Life Ascendancy then. Dang. Okay, that fits. Good. Alright. So, let's turn the tunes down a little bit. It's getting funky in here. Here's what I got so far. I took inspiration from some older modern lists before the Underworld Breach era, but now we have Underworld Breach, so I think we should be playing it. But basic idea here is Jestai Ascendancy, and if you're familiar with it, which I had to do some research on this deck because I've never played it before, there is a variation that does not use Fate Stitcher, but it uses Sylvan Awakening instead. So Sylvan Awakening is 3 mana, makes all your lands 2/2s, which means they also have haste, which means every time you cast a non-creature spell, you get to untap all of your lands because they're creatures, and that sort of gives you the mana to fuel your continued cantrips and whatnot. Cool, but also 3 mana. Then, and Arena Anthology that just came out, number 2, gave us Life and Death. And Life is a 1 mana version of that effect. Doesn't grant haste or indestructible or any of that stuff. But it's 1 mana. Which means, if you go, say, let's do a super simple line here. If you go turn 1 Bird of Paradise, turn 2 Ascendancy, and then turn 3 you play your 3rd land, you can then cast Life off of the bird. All of your lands become creatures, so you have 3 creatures, and then you can just storm off from there. I've also had it where we go turn 1 bird, turn 2 Sylvan Caryatid, turn 3 Jestai Ascendancy, Life off of one of your cantrips, and then use the other one off of one of your mana dorks, then use the other one to play any of our cantrips here and storm off that way. So we're trying to assemble Mana Dork, Life and Death, and Jestai Ascendancy, basically. In other news, it is possible to go off, other ways. We're playing 4 Birds of Paradise, 4 Sylvan Caryatid, and then I'm playing 2 Sanctum Weaver, which is an interesting inclusion that I just want to test out. This could also be like Paradise Druid, or I guess literally anything. But this plays kind of well with Jestai Ascendancy, Underworld Breach, and we're also playing Unbridled Growth to help fix our mana, but it's technically a cantrip, so it is pretty good. Other cantrips include Consider, Abundant Harvest, and Thought Scour. I can't talk tonight, chat. Thought Scour, we're playing these 2 because we are playing 2 Treasure Cruise and 2 Underworld Breach, so we want to be able to fuel that a little easier. 4 Expressive Iteration because it's Nutter Butters. And then we are playing 1 Wish. If I need to, like, grab a Grape Shot or a piece of, like, interaction. I'm not sure I'm sold on that either. I don't even know if we need a Wish board, chat. But we'll try it out. What else do I want to talk about? There are some other ideas, like, I don't know if this deck wants, like, Stock Up or something like that. I don't know if the mana's right. Plum's not very good at brewing. Let's be real. But this is what we're going with. We tested it a little bit off stream. I literally played like 3 games and I comboed on turn 3 in all 3 of them. That's not gonna happen tonight. We're gonna get our shit rocked, chat. But I'm excited. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Like I said, I also have an affinity version for Timeless. I don't know if we'll get to this. I don't know if I really like this version. We may have to update it a little bit, but it seems interesting because you can go infinite with Emery. Now, like I said, there are a lot of ways to build this version. You can play the Retraction Helix combo. You can play Emery plus double Mox Amber. This is historic. But we are playing green strictly so we can play Life and Death, just because I think that's fun. Mana base, we are playing 2 Gemstone Caverns, so we can have the same speed on the draw, hopefully. 1 Grove of the Burn Wills, because the extra life doesn't really matter. And yeah. So chat, let's try it out. Let's get rocked. Plum's never played this deck before, besides the 2 times he played it earlier today. And we're going to just try our best, chat. We're going to go straight into best of 3 and probably get wrecked. Sorry, I'm also eating, chat. I'm trying not to be super loud because I know that bothers people. I'm still waiting on people to figure out Val combo. We played that Val chord variation last stream on Sunday. And since then, I've seen a couple people playing that Convoke version that Etherex was playing. So that seems to be, like, kind of making the rounds and being the most popular so far. Chat, we have Spire Bluff plus double cantrip. And I believe in the heart of the cards. So we're going to keep it. I believe in us, chat. We're going to get reprieved. Yeah, Mana Tithe, of course. Oh, but we pull it out with another one. Can I play this? Or does he Mana Tithe me again? Chat, the old double Mana Tithe. We're off to a great start. Should we have played the Gemstone Caverns first? Probably. Oh, it's just an Angels deck, chat? Jeez Louise. Okay, don't judge me for keeping that hand. I know you guys are like, Plum, what the hell are you doing? But don't judge me. I'm trying my best, okay? Yeah, green source. Fuck yeah. Alright, chat. We're fine. Opponent's not doing anything. Braven? 3 months? Thank you. Holy guacamole. I appreciate you, Praven. What's crack-a-lackin'? Very kind of you. Abundant Harvest. Alright, we're chilling for a second. That's very kind of you, Praven. I appreciate you. Alright, chat. We're looking for a Jeskai Ascendancy here. That was a good deck. Top deck. We're going to throw that on the Gemstones Caverns. We're going to Thought Scour ourselves. Draw into a second Thought Scour. I think I'm just going to play another Caryatid. Opponent's not really doing anything. We might sacrifice this Unbridled. LA just moved. So sore. Oh! You spent all day moving? Jeez Louise. Welcome to stream. You're out here doing physical labor and then giving me your hard-earned money. Also, chat, not gonna lie, I have a peanut butter milkshake off to the side here that my roommate's from me, and it's pretty freaking good. Alright, chat. We are slowly... Okay. Okay, I like that. kind of want to play this land. Do we have enough to go off here? I think we do. We're going to try. We need to find a... not that. We need to find a life or death. Sanctum Weaver is pretty good. But we don't really need it. Unbridled growth, we don't really need. Okay, there's the life or death. So, let's draw red, green, blue. Let's cast Underworld Breach. Chat, this is going very well. Okay, and then we can... Oh, chat, where is it? And then we can cast life. And exile 1, 2, 3. I guess we should have exiled the Weaver. We will take... Where's my actual hand? Okay, it's over here. We're going to get rid of Giganta. Alright, that turns all of these into these. So now we can do this, this, this. Cast Abundant Harvest. And then we should be good to go from there, chat. Another life is good. I don't think we need it. So we're going to discard it. Everything untaps. We'll choose non-land. Expressive Iteration is a great draw. And then we just kind of go off from here. All weekend? Jeez Louise, Brave. Okay, chat, we did it! Yay! Look it, we tapped a horrible hand and we still won. Are you all settled in? Or do you, like, you still have to do all the boxes and stuff? Chat, I don't really know how to sideboard. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I think we just want to bring in some fragments. I don't think Leyline's gonna do much. Living out of the boxes for the next 12 months. Jeez Louise. I think we're gonna bring in like 3 fragment. And maybe drop like a life, a weaver, and like 1 unbridled growth. Try something like that. Hopefully opponent brings in Grave Hate, because we don't really care about Grave Hate. There's a pretty good chance we can just chain together stuff on its own. I'm not boxes for the next 12 months. Jeez Louise. Are you in an apartment or like you move into an actual house? Oh, chat, look at this hand. I like this. Wow. Great hand. Nice. Gotcha. Oh, chat. He thinks we're a graveyard deck, but little does he know we're not. I think we're gonna name non-land on this. Sylvan Chariot's good. Yeah. What'd you end up moving for, a job? Do we wanna... let's do this. I'll take an iteration and we'll throw a Razor Verge back. Play a Charioted. And we'll play this tapped. Alright, chat, we're trying to find a Ascendancy here. We have half of the list. How does he think we're winning? I don't know if he knows how we're winning. I'll put a Treasure Cruise in our hand. We're gonna play this bird, or this Sylvan Charioted, and then we're gonna mill ourselves. Abundant Harvest. Name a non-land. There's our Ascendancy. So hopefully Apartment, cheaper rent. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm on an apartment. I'm on a job and an apartment hunt right now. All right, chat. Let's see if we can go off here. Feels like it's gonna work. We're just gonna do colorless here, and then we'll go blue, blue, green. We'll consider first. We don't need to grow over the burn willows. We will take that, though. And then we're just gonna make everything super big and go off. Okay, chat. A nice, clean little 2-0 to start. Not too shabby. That won't happen again. But, yeah, I don't know. Okay, I guess Metropolis Reformer is actually kind of sweet against us. Right? But we still just kill him. Dude, the job market right now is wild. I think I've put in like 112 applications in the past like 6 weeks. I had 1 interview and like 2 callbacks. It's wild, dude. It's wild. And my roommates are together and they're having a kid. So they're like looking for their own thing. So I don't have a lot of time to like get out of here, but I can't afford to rent by myself with my current job. The problem is, Prave, I have a very, very, very niche experience. I have a degree in mechanical engineering, but I've taught martial arts professionally for 12 years. And I also taught kickboxing and I had like personal training certification for a while. But that was because like I was really set into that. Like I made good money and I ran a school in the South. And then the people I worked with, I was working literally like 70 hours a week and it was killing me. And I had to get out of there. So I moved closer to family and moved in with some roommates. And now I do interior landscaping for like hotels, and which actually like pays better than you think it would, but still not enough. But for like offices, corporations, hotels, restaurants, we like design and install like plants for them, like live walls and different stuff, and then I take care of them and things. So yeah, I'm a big fitness guy. I'm a 3rd degree black belt in Taekwondo, working towards my 4th. But thank you. But the thing, like the company I work for, the organization's like one of the top in the country. Like we would put on conventions where like other school owners and stuff would come like learn how to run their schools from us. So it was like really nice, and it's all about like professionalism and hospitality. It's like good stuff to learn when you start so young. I started teaching when I was like 14. But no one really cares. I even when I first came up here, I applied. Sorry, we're gonna move into game number 2. I applied for like a Crunch Fitness manager position and like did great, and then they're like, we pay like $14 an hour. I was like, what? Yeah, there are other like martial arts schools and stuff, but the problem is like I hated the schedule because you have to like your main clientele is kids, so you have to work. I worked Monday through Friday. I worked from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. And then Saturdays I worked 7 to 3. But then during the day we also had like a kickboxing program, and then we would work with like homeschool kids. So Monday through Friday I was at our school from like 10 to 10, and then Saturday I would do like extra events, like booths out in the community, birthday parties, stupid stuff. So I'd literally be there from like 7 to 6 because I would have to clean and like do all that stuff. So I was working myself to the bone. And like group fitness and stuff is cool, and it transfers to a lot, but people don't really care if you don't have like an actual certification in like personal training or anything like that, and I haven't. I mean, those are expensive to re-up. I haven't done personal training in, I don't know, 4 years. This hand's pretty good, chat. We're just trying to dig in for some mana dorks or a life. Authority is fine. I think we're just gonna throw an Unbridled Town on this and then pass. We'll Thought Scour end of their turn. I hope we just face life gain the whole day. Thank you, Praven. me in like teaching mode is very different than Plum mode. I'm a separate person. We're gonna throw this on the other starting town, so we don't have to pay life if we start going off. I feel like opponent's real slow here. But yeah, I mean, I love martial arts, and I'm like, not to brag or anything, not to toot my own horn, but toot. But I used to compete at like ATU nationals and stuff for demonstration teams and all that fun stuff. Went to the Junior Olympics when I was a kid. I wasn't very good at sparring. That wasn't like my forte. Do I want to just jam this Ascendancy, or do we just keep digging here, chat? Actually, I think we treasure cruise. Yeah. When I was teaching, it was hard to train as much, but now that I'm not, and I have like a regular job, let's play Gemstone Caverns, and let's just treasure cruise. I found a small, like, mom and pop Korean school. Is that what I want to get rid of? Let's get rid of the other Jeskai Ascendancy. Oh, whoops. I gotta do one more. Sorry. But yeah, I still practice. Okay. So, chat, we should be good to... well, I guess we need one more kind of... We need a cantrip or something here. We can just unbridle end of turn. Righteous Valkyrie is fine. Opponent swings at us for one. They have one red open. We're going to crack an Unbridled Growth to draw us, or consider works for me. And we find a land. So, do we have the right mana for all this? Ooh, we kind of don't, chat. It's a little awkward. I mean, I'm under no pressure, right? So I think we can wait one more turn. We don't really care if our opponent's doing that, right? Could I have gone off there? We would have had starting town plus gemstone, and then we tapped life. But that would have untapped our Sylvan Carry did. I guess we could have went off last turn, but they're gonna hit us. Ooh, chat, they're gonna hit us down to 1. Ripperino. How long have you been? Have you always done banking, Praven? All right, chat. So let's go blue, colorless, blue, red, colorless, green, white. Jeskai Ascendancy. Life. That untaps our Caryatid plus our whatever. We can discard starting town. And then we can tap this for blue and blue. We can cast Consider. And hopefully we don't fizzle. We'll get rid of our lands. I'll take another cantrip, please. We'll go blue, green, colorless, blue, red, blue. We'll Thought Scour ourselves. We find another life. We're going to chuck that back. Find another life. And we're going to just do the same thing. Blue, green, colorless, blue, red, blue. Let's Unbridled Growth on the starting town so we don't have to take damage from our lands. We will draw and discard a Botanical Sanctum. And then we'll go blue, red, green, colorless, blue, blue, red. Expressive Iteration. Ooh, that's a good draw. Second Expressive Iteration. We'll take a Harvest. And we'll... I guess we can just play a Botanical... Okay, GG's. Programmer, worked financial crime stuff, worked at a casino, then a warehouse not... Okay, wow. Got quite a lot going for you there, huh? Dabble a little bit of everything. But banking's boring. Chat, do we just do like the same thing we did last time? Just like a few fragments? What did we take out? We dropped like a growth, a weaver. I guess we'll drop... I guess we can drop a breach. Our opponent doesn't really know we're a graveyard deck. Okay, we'll try this. Are they... I didn't even look. Are they mono white? They are, right? So we can maybe expect fragments and stuff. Which means we might want, like, swan songs and things. Sounds pretty good. Do you want to chuck back the treasure cruise? Yeah. Gotcha. That's kind of how my job is. I like do my own thing. I think we're just gonna fragment this right away. Like, I think I'm on a team of 20, but I literally only see my coworkers during district meetings. Most of us have like our own accounts, and you're just on your own the whole week on like a 2-week cycle. You just drive around and play with plants all day. It's fun. We're gonna consider here over the Thought Scour. I think we're gonna take that. Just in case we need to like pack negation. Life. Second Ascendancy is good. Now chat, there is a good chance we can go off next turn. But we will see. It might be risky. Oh, okay, never mind. Opponent just tapped out. Alright. So we just try Ascendancy. And then we tap life, untap both our birds, and then Thought Scour and try and go off from there. And yeah. Chat, we're 2-0 against life gain decks that are too slow to do anything about us. So, we love that. Stuck in your cubicle, stare at a screen all day. Wouldn't mind the outside. Yeah, at least I after college, I was like, I would hate working in an office all day. Or at least working in an office for something else. I mean, I'm staring at a screen playing a game, and I love it, but... But yeah, life's hard right now, dude. It's hard to find anything. I mean, I guess mine's my own fault, you know? No one's really looking for a martial artist. Seems to be great in a casino, like a dealer or something. If you can deal with a job. Oh, I could flick some cards. Not gonna lie, I don't know very much about any form of gambling. I don't know how to play anything. Poker. Don't know how to play craps. Blackjack. Well, blackjack's a little easier, but you know what I mean. All right, chat. We're gonna maul that one. Oh, chat. Oh boy. This is what we get for playing 17 lands, huh? Okay, we can deal with this. We are in the play, so we're going to drop the Gemstone Caverns and probably the Harvest. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're going to fire off a Consider right away here. Ooh, I like that quite a bit. And I like that quite a bit. Did I move... Am I playing all 4 Ascendancy in the main board? I am. I had one in the sideboard, but I dropped it. Okay, chat. This is good for us. Let's see what we draw here. I want to put a Scour into my hands. We're going to play one of these birds. Opponent is on red-white with an indestructible land, which makes me thinking he's playing the 2-mana thing that lets him search for basic lands that I can't think of the card. He's playing Shove Aside. You can shove your mom aside. He's also playing Phantom. He might hit us, honestly. Are we playing the basics? I don't think we are. But that's why we have Mana Dorks, chat. I kind of just want to mill him. Good draw on our part. They might start to get a little hint of what we're doing. We could see like a Krenko's Buzz, whatever, or a Ringworks too. Do we want to fragment his ring? We don't really mind getting our land blown up. I will shuffle my library, though. Don't know if that was the right play. But opponent only has 4 cards in hand. He has us on a 2-turn clock, but... Okay. We're having a hard time finding Ascendancy here. We might rebuy that Expressive Iteration Sportsbook. People do their whole retirement. Prime the Great Creator into Pyrite Spellbomb, chat? Just wombo combo us? Imagine if he had Pyrite Spellbomb. Oh. Okay. Soul Guide Lantern is fine. Chad, this was a tough one. We did mull to 5, right? Jesus. Alright, let's concede. Don't let him know what we're jamming here. What he's like red-white land destruction? He's playing Shove-Asides. We saw Day of Judgment, we saw Fragment, and we saw Orchid. I think I want to bring in the Swan Song. Maybe he's also playing whatever. I think we're gonna bring a couple Fragment too. Let's maybe. Do we think he's gonna bring in main deck Grave Hate, or do you think he has a full Karn Wish board? That's the question, isn't it? We'll drop down to 1 Breach. Try that. I can't imagine betting your retirement. Like, you see, whatever's going on in the news, people betting money on whether, what's her face and what's his face got engaged. Taylor Swift. Crazy, dude. This hand's alright. We have no white source, but we do have a Thought Tower to start us off. Opponent could also have surgicals and stuff, too. Chat, where'd my opponent go? Oh, there you are. It's okay. We're gonna Thought Star ourselves. Well, might get Mana Tides here. He just held up, what, a shove aside in that case? Whoa. Chat, he's going all in on the land destruction plan. We'll shuffle. Swan Song coming in clutch here, chat. Watch him Stone Rain us. And then he's probably going to White Orchid us if he plays a white source, but... Actually, if he tries to Wildfire himself, I might counter that too. Of course, we're playing the 17 land deck with no basics, chat. And, we face red-white land destruction. Lucky for us, we did hit all our land drops, but now our colors are all wonky, chat. Chat is not going well for us. Jesus Christ. Maybe we should play one basic. If you're just tuning in, it's like we're getting strip mined, but we're not. Opponent hasn't played a threat, though. I'm hoping they drop that this turn. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Liquid Metal Coating. Sylvan Carried doesn't do it. We'll concede. We got Ripperrood. Ripperrood. Even with a mulligan to try and find an Ascendancy faster there, we would have got destroyed. Alright. Chat. 2-1 so far. We're going into match number 4. Cuatro. For our Spanish friends. You guys mind if a white boy speaks a little Espanol tonight? What can we get off this wish? I guess we can go get Teferi. We have a lot of ramp. Plus Unvital. We're gonna try it out, chat. I'm not in love with this hand, but we're gonna try it. I think our sideboard just needs to be better. Okay, Thought Star was good. Let's Sanctum Weaver here. And then let's Unbridled Growth on our own starting town. If I get Mana Tithe, chat, what's up? Okay, no, I think it might just be a removal spell. Okay. I was gonna say. What's that? Where we playing Val combo on Sunday, and we face Control up their butthole, up the butthole. Chat. I will say that High Noon is very annoying. We're gonna have to. Oh, chat. That is not what I meant to do. We're gonna concede. Shit. Chat. I did not mean to. I did not mean to cast that wish there. Jesus. My B. We're gonna bring in all the fragments. Kinda wanna bring in one Swan Song too. I didn't want to cast that, chat. I was just thinking about it. I was like gonna hold it up. Because I know we have to go fetch a Teferi at some point. But my bad, chat. My bad. Do I want to drop Sanctum Weavers altogether? Oh, chat. I really bungled. Give it. What is it? Command? Give me a punt. Okay. We're up to. I have 1.14 punts per hour. The good news is, I hope opponent really doesn't know what we're doing. They didn't really see very much. They just know we're playing Wish and Mana Dorks. Oh, jeez. Chat, why do you guys even watch me? Why don't you guys go watch a good player? Why don't you go watch a good player? Where'd opponent go? Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Chat. Opponent's drawn. We're just chilling. Okay, chat. Opponent left, so maybe it will make up for our punt. You think? Maybe this is like, this one doesn't count. Maybe they're on mono white life gain. We have a great matchup against mono white life gain, apparently. Oh, chat. I wish there was a better... Chat, what are your thoughts on me sideboarding into... Okay, hear me out, chat. Oh, they're back. What are your thoughts on me sideboarding into... We're gonna fragment this. Into, like, Reanimator. Like, we're already playing Life and Death, so what if we play Faithless Looting and Persist? Which is how many slots? We're gonna try and play this Expressive Iteration. If it just counter, we're gonna play the other one. Let's put this in our hand. We're gonna play this Unbridled Growth. Right? If we brought in, that's 8 slots. If we brought in Faithless Looting and Persist. We're playing Thought Scour, so we have a chance to mill already. Plus Jeskai Ascendancy discards things. So, like... And then what do we need 7 Reanimator targets? We could play, like, Ashen Rider and... It could be fun. We're gonna target ourselves here because we have Treasure Cruise in hand. Opponent knows we're on Jeskai Ascendancy now, which is kind of sucky. I think we're gonna iteration again. Look for lands. Oh, let's put a Swan Song in our hand. Let's put the Thought Scour back. Let's play the bird. Starting, this does enchantments, right? You're gonna Spell Queller our bird. I'm into it. You quell that bird. You do it. Could be fun. Little transformational sideboard. High Noon. Can I Swan Song that? Get wrecked. Get countered, nerd. Alright, chat, if we get a Jeskai Ascendancy, we could win. But we're not really finding one. I think we might just have to crash... Ah, chat! We found it. Okay. The Lich of Twitch, you're back. We're playing Jeskai Ascendancy combo. What's crack-a-lackin'? Alright, chat. Can we... Perfect. Perfect, chat. They fell for our trap. Maybe. Alright, so, chat, we go green, blue, blue, white, red, Jeskai Ascendancy, life, trigger, that untaps our bird. All those become things, and we tap this, and then we go off from there. We're gonna take an action. I'll keep a fragment, I guess. We'll search for a non-land. Pretty good. Let's go white, blue, blue, red, blue. We're gonna trash Treasure Cruise. Life, land. Growth, whatever, and another iteration. Maybe Carry did. Tap that for 1 mana. Trigger, and then we storm off from there. We're doing okay. We're 2-1 so far. We're playing best of 3. All right, chat. Do we just want to keep the same? I mean, I kind of feel like we want to bring in the silences too. For the turns we're going off. Opponent knows we're playing Ascendancy now. But I feel like... Oh, I don't know, chat. Can I play 61 cards? Is that allowed? I'm going to play 61 cards, chat. Don't yell at me. But, yeah, they're doing pretty good. We faced Life Gain our first 2 matches and just demolished them. Did we 2-0 both of them? I think we did. Maybe. This game's pretty good. But, we're trying the new Anthology card. We're gonna go turn 1 bird here. We're playing Life and Death, which makes all our lands 1/1, so they get untapped by Jeskai Ascendancy. We're gonna Swan Song this. Then we're gonna play, or I'm sorry, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna hold up Thought Scour. Of course we, oh, chat! Does it get any better? Does it get any better? Are we good at this game or what? We mill the Ascendancy, and we draw into another one. I think I want to play this Carried. Is he going to Spell Queller us? He might. He remands us. I think that's okay. I would have liked to get in a second mana Dort down, but that's alright. He has 1 mana for what? A Fervent? Or a Fragment? Misses his land drop. Very good for us. We're going to play Consider here. Looking for a life or death. Like I said, we wouldn't mind another Teradid. Don't hate another land either, I guess. Can I play my Teradid? Nice. Let's just play the starting town and pass. We have Swan Song plus Thought Scour up. Opponent might flash in something relevant here, but instead he decides to crack a clue. This is an interesting matchup. You should. We. Speaking of that, we literally just faced red-white land destruction, and we're not playing any basics, so we ended last game with 0 lands on the field. So I feel you, Lich. Opponent swings at us. Now, we're assuming they got something, right? So, do we... I don't even think we want to go for this. I think we're just going to draw and play a starting town and pass back. We have 2 of these left. If he wants to try and kill Bird again. Draw 2, discard. I don't think we'll respond to that. 6 exiles in a row just now. Yeah, I mean, it's never fun, is it? It's never fun. We're going to Thought Scour ourselves. There's another Ascendancy. Another Bird. We're trying to draw on the wrong... Opponent's not really doing much, but we're trying to draw on the wrong half of our deck here. We're going to try and land this Giganta. Bigger than Spell Queller can handle, but it obviously gets, like, remanded and stuff pretty easy. But we're just going to try and do some double spelling here. See if we can burn anything. Beautiful. You know what? I'll take an Abundant Harvest. Opponent can counter our whatever. I much rather have him do that. And then we're gonna go hit a non-land with this. Expressive Iteration is a fantastic draw. Oh, chat. We're having a tough go here, though. Splashing red for his High Noons. Doesn't play High Noon, though. Let's see if we can get him to counter our Jeskai Ascendancy. Nice. I mean, not super nice, but we kind of have to go off here. Or at least find something relevant, like a Fragment. And he's got the Aven Interrupter. Alright, we're just dead. We're just dead, chat. That was too much for us to punch through. Yeah, sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles, you know? You just hit a streak of whatever. Alright, 2-2, chat. That one, I felt like was winnable, but not with what we had. That matchup actually doesn't seem crazy, especially with our sideboard options. Thanks, Lich. Don't take it too hard. But I get that way too, when you just keep running into the degenerate stuff. It's never fun. We might play more than 5 matches with this. These are going pretty quick. We're just over an hour in the stream. And I was late. Opponents on... Chat, do you believe in the heart of the cards? I know you do. I know you believe in the heart of the cards. I think we... I think we had to get rid of the iteration. I want to keep the double cantrips. I need a land, chat. Yeah! Chat, we're so good at this game. We're so freaking good at this game, dude. Eldrazi Linebreaker, that's not fun, chat. Linebreaker's not a fun card. Oh, it hits so hard. 3-turn clock, dude. 3-turn clock. Alright, what do you got for me? Cool. Let's play Jeskai Ascendancy. Let's Thought Scour ourselves. Okay, chat. Chat. Chat, what are the chances I go off right now? Pretty damn high. Not high at all, actually. We're gonna try our darndest though. Oh, this is not gonna go well. I'm telling you right now. This was a mistake. Oh! Never mind, chat. Are we good at this game or what? I don't know why we're drawing and discarding every turn. Woo! Yeah, give me one of those. Do one of these. Put that there. Okay. Okay. Let's put this in our hands. Put this in our library. Put this on the field. Chat, we're doing so well right now. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Chat, are we good at this game or what? Oh, yeah, chat. Are you guys proud of me? What am I just wishing for something here? Should I just wish for a grape shot? Probably. Oh gosh, chat, we're so good at this game. Is he dead? Yeah. Wow. Yuji, you guys believe in the heart of the cards, and we did it, chat. We did it for sure. We went off with one card in hand and a dream. Off of Gemstone Caverns, too. That was crazy. Yeah, I'll draw a card. Oof, chat. That felt so good. That was a sweet game. All right, what are we doing here? I think we're just bringing all the fragments in, yeah? We don't know. They're on green. We're assuming green-red. What does green-red Eldrazi play sideboard-wise? He's like that aggro build, though. He's playing Linebreaker. So we know he'll probably have, like, Thought-Knots here. Chalice kind of sucks for us, huh? Chalice really sucks for us. Chat, we gotta redo our sideboard, I think. I like it, but I mean, Chalice of the Void just fucks us. Let's hope he's not playing that. What else? I guess he has. They play. What's the kicker card? The Battle Mage. I guess he could play that too. And back to Nate. I don't know what they play. Like, whew, that first combo turn though, that was sweet. I'm proud of us. Eldrazi into Linebreaker. You got it, Super Chief. We'll probably just carry it into an Unbridled Growth on starting town here. Okay, there's one half of our Wombo combo. Hopefully this expressive iteration can find us Ascendancy. Thought-Knots here. Okay. We'll see what he takes. I would think expressive iteration, but he might underestimate or overestimate how important Breach is for us. Takes the Treasure Cruise. Interesting. He's gonna throw that. We're getting a lot of pressure on us, chat. Ouch. I think we're gonna draw a card right away here. Oh, baby! Chat, are we freaking good at this game or what? Can we go off here? Yes, we can. Red. We'll take one. White. Blue. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Green. Just Try Ascendancy. Life. We're gonna Thought Scour ourselves. Oh, baby. Are we freaking good at this game or what? Colorless. Let's go blue. Actually, let's go blue, red, green. Colorless iteration. We don't need another life. Let's put Harvest into our hand. Let's put Bird back. We'll draw Treasure Cruise. Green, blue, red, colorless. We'll Harvest to draw and discard. We might not even need this Underworld Breach. Iteration, baby. Oh, gosh. Do he can't, he has nothing, right? Ooh, we'll just throw that back. We don't really need this, though. We'll throw that on the starting town so we can tap it for colored mana without dealing damage to ourselves, which is nice. Blue, 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 red. What is our treasure cruise here? Do we have enough to treasure cruise without anything? We do. I think we're just gonna we just hard cast treasure cruise, chat. Incredible. Incredible. Blue, go green, blue, red. We'll Thought Star ourselves. Oh, I added a black by accident. It's alright, chat. Don't need a Gemstone Caverns. Opponent is at 20. We're almost there. Cast Consider. Don't need another Ascendancy. Don't need another Fragment. Blue, green, red, blue. Cast Growth on this. Don't need another bird. Red, blue, green, blue. We'll play Underworld Breach. Discard that. We don't really need to do anything with this Underworld Breach, but consider. Chat, where's our hand? I don't know where our hand is. I'll take that. Okay, he's just dead, right? Okay. A nice little 2-0 against Eldrazi. I think both of those were on turn 3. Oh, that felt incredible, chat. That felt incredible. Wow. That was sweet, chat. We just dumpstered them. Yo, this deck's kind of sick. I don't even know what this does. Enters, mill 4 cards. When you do, return target creature 3 or less. Oh, I do know what that does. Wow, what is this? Play 5,000 games. Wow. All right, chat. We are 3-2. We played our 5 matches. But I think I want to play maybe 1 or 2 more. I don't really have another deck prepared. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. Oh wait, didn't we talk about decks the other day? What is? Oh no. Yeah, we built this one. This is built. That's great. What is this deck? What is? Oh, chat. You know what I was thinking about? We should play Ren in 6 in this deck. Maybe we'll build Teamer Value Town. Just being able to, like, I don't know, somehow sacrifice our lands and keep rebuying them with Ren and drawing cards and getting Tireless Angler over and over. I don't know. It seems pretty sick, chat. We'll come back to it. But that was pretty hot. What are our thoughts? I have a lot of decks here. We have to delete. What are our thoughts on... Do I have another Just Try list? I don't think I thought I built one a while ago, but I don't think I did. What is this? Oh, this is like... Isn't this... Oh, this is Pioneer. Chain to the Rocks is cute. See, he's playing 25 lands. That seems crazy, doesn't it? But I guess you're going all in on Cruise. Plus, you literally have double the power with Sylvan Awakening. So if you're trying to like go off on turn 5. And then these are all Fevered Visions decks. Okay. Chat, I don't have another Just Try build. Which is fine. Let's go. Hey, MTG Joe played this. When? Beginning of the year. Does he have a sideboard? No. What? This is the Emery version. Which we don't want the Emery version. What is this? Pioneer? Surge of Salvation. Mystical Dispute. Radiant Flames. Oh, Radiant Flames is kind of cute. But I don't think that really helps us, chat. Chat, if you have any sideboard suggestions, hit me with them now. What did we... I think Prave was right. Us playing a basic isn't going to do very much. Our mana feels pretty good, by the way. Like, I almost feel like we could also play a second Grow with the Burn Willows over the first Stomping Ground. Because the mana really... I guess if we're going for, like... I guess it negates itself a little bit, too. I'm not sold on Sanctum Weaver, either. I do like Unbridled Growth. And I thought it was cute with Weaver because we're also playing Breach and Ascendancy as enchantments. So you can kind of... Like, there is a line where you could go off with just... Like, you could play Breach just to get enchantment on the field, plus Growth, play Ascendancy, and go off with just Weaver. If you hit the right mana and cantrip combination. Now, like I said earlier, we could just be crazy, chat. Alright, hear me out. We could be crazy. And what if our sideboard... What if our sideboard... is just... We sideboard into Reanimator. Is that too crazy? Right? Because we're already playing Life and Death. And this is any creature. We could play like a Body Double package. Where's Body Double? Right? Because Body Double can be hit with either Death or Persist. The problem is you have to then have Body Double plus your reanimation target. The only problem with this is, like, if they see Underworld Breach game 1, then they'll probably bring in Grave Hate anyway, so it doesn't really work. I don't think Body Double is the right way to go, but we could just play Ashen Rider. Or we could sideboard into, like, Sire of Sanity. Sorry, I'm in sideboard mode still. My bad. I do love me some Sire of Sanity, chat. And that's what? That's 12 slots? If we play Ashen Rider, we can't play Gigantha. Plus, Sire Insanity isn't as good. I feel like Ashen Rider is just better. What else? Wait, what are the other big persist targets? Sire of 7 deaths. Chat, you know what I absolutely love playing in persist decks? Don't tell anyone, but I fucking love the Hourglass Coven. Not even joking. You guys ever play Hourglass Coven? This shit's gnarly. You get 9 power on the board for 6 mana, and then at your upkeep, you get to drain for 2. Look at all the stuff it does. Drain for 2, discard, make some sack stuff or they lose life or discard. -2/-1, you get skeletons. Opponent mills, and then you exile their graveyard. You get to scry, and then gives all your shit ward, and they have menace if you hit the right things. Gnarly. We should build Mono Black Coven, but we won't. I'm just going off on a tangent right now, chat. But anyway, I think we're gonna get rid of Teferi in the sideboard. He hasn't done nothing, but I also feel like, this would be hilarious. What are the other... What else can we... Is there anything else silly that we can play? That is reanimated by both persist and... Oh, we have to build red-white humans, too. What if we just played some Drugstore Reaver, chat? What else is fun? Just this is the Jank Tank, chat. Maybe we don't want to play the normal stuff. Bored in the graveyard hate, then switch to Jeskai combo. True. But then they're gonna be real confused why we're playing birds and Chariotids and... Unless we'd have to retailor the main board. We could play like the guy that mills and taps for mana. I think it might just be too cute. It might just be too cute. But it does sound super fun. Just bring in Plat Angels. Because I would hope that opponents side out their removal against us. Because we're playing Bird of Paradise and that's it. I guess they can hit our Sanctum Weavers, but... Okay, I don't know. I'm just thinking it would be funny. It would be funny. Let's not push it. Maybe we'll save that one for next time. Because I wanna tune the actual deck first. What do we like? So I feel pretty... Besides Sanctum Weaver, I feel pretty good about the main board. This suite is pretty good. I feel like I think you need like 10 to 12 mana dorks though. There's Paradise Druid, which is decent as it doesn't get hit unless we're going off and we're using it. But Sanctum Weaver, the upside of being able to go off with just a Weaver seems decent. Besides that, what else we think? I don't think we need to Teferi. I like the ley lines. Most of the games we played, we were siding out like some breaches. We were siding out maybe a growth and like some weavers, things like that. Let's sorry, I know this is the boring part of stream, but I'm not super... The problem is I'm not super familiar with this kind of deck. And I think all the versions right now are, all the recent, like, sometimes I base decks off of Modern, but all the recent versions are playing, like, the Pinnacle Emissary version. So their sideboards look way different. I guess we could play Consign the Memories, but I feel like our Eldrazi matchup can't be that bad. We're, like, if we just mulligan aggressively, we can, kill. And then a lot of the old decks play Glittering Wish, but they were like Glittering Wish Ascendancy, like they relied on wishing out of the sideboard, but because we're going off with Life and Death, our lands are like mana generation becomes our win con because they get pumped, so we don't actually have to like fetch Grape Shot that often. I think it's nice to have Grape Shot, but I don't think we need it. I was looking at, what's that stupid Lord of the Rings card? You guys know what I'm talking about? Gandalf something. It, like, deals excess damage. This one. X damage target creature where X is the number of instant sorceries in your graveyard and excess damage is dealt to that creature's controller. But it's just worse than Grape Shot. We don't have... I guess we could play like a Surgical. Sometimes I wish there was another format for decks. For like a... I don't know how to describe it. I wish there was like another window above here where I could like drag like a maybe board. A main board, a sideboard, and a maybe board. Kind of like Tapped Out has or whatever. I like Jagantha because technically, if we get to a point where we just have Jagantha plus Jeskai, we can go off like that, which is funny. I think we might want to diversify our hate. But Fragment's just so good. But we could just play, Chat, what is the 2-mana white removal spell that hits the same things but gives your opponent the other stuff? That gives your opponent maps. Am I crazy, chat? Dawn's Truce is kind of cute, too. If we want to stick to white instead of Heroic Intervention. Get Lost. Does this do what I wanted to do? Destroy creature, enchantment, or walkers. That does not hit Chalice of the Void. Collision deals. What is this? Destroy target artifact creature, create a 2/2 white. I guess we could play a Braid. Braid's kind of fun. But Fragment is 1 mana and it just works. Wilt's not... Oh, chat, we have Wear and Tear? I didn't know we have Wear and Tear. Why did I forget we have that? Should we play a couple of Wear and Tear? Let's play one. Because that side blows up artifacts. I like that. Or we could play Rip Apart. Rip Apart's also kind of better. Let's play 2 Rip Apart. Take out the Wear and Tear. I think we can go down to 3 lane lines. We'll go... Do we want to go... I feel like Packed Silent Swan Song's pretty good. Is there anything else we might want to wish for? When it comes to... What did we face? Red, white. But that was land destruction. I don't think that's really worth anything there. Eldrazi's popular. What else is popular, chat? My brain's having a... Blue Black Frog. I mean, we could play like... We could play Mystical Dispute. But that's kind of what silence is. We could be like proactive by wishing for a silence or bringing in silence. We're not really wishing for that though, right? We're actually sideboarding them in. The only thing we're really wishing for is Grape Shot. But then that leads me back to, do we even need Wish in the deck? Like, old decks like this, right? They played Glittering Wish as 4 of because they could get, like, Iteration, Ritual, Sanction, Ascendancy, Guile, Unalchemized Teferi, Wear and Tear, Flesh and Blood. Like, it gave them so many more options, but the fact that ours is 3 mana and we have to play it in the same turn. Oh, these are all the new versions. We're not playing the state. Sterling Grow's kind of interesting. Destiny Spinner's spicy. But they're also playing Orim's Chant. Maybe we should be playing Ascendancy in the sideboard. But it... no, I don't like that. I'd rather play all 4 in the main. You can't hold on to it. I do like Orm's Chant. It's more... It's just better silence, right? Am I dumb? Chat, am I dumb? Be real with me. The answer is yes. We're going to play 2 Orm's Chants. I think I like Rip Apart. I like the double frags. Should we play 1 Destiny? Because technically, like, there could be games where we, like, go off and we get something. We get, like, Whirlwind denialed on our Grape Shot or something. I don't know. Counterfluxed. Shout out to Counterflux. And then, like, we can play Destiny Spinner. Maybe. Sterling Grove's a spicy one. But I don't think we need it. Sorry, I'm rambling. Why'd you guys listen to me? We could also play Prismatic Ending. Is Prismatic Ending better than Rip Apart? Probably. See, this is why you guys gotta tell me these things. These are both sorceries, right? Let's play 2 Prismatic Ending. Because then that also gets around Chalice. And we have access to 4 colors off of Bird, Starting Town, and Caryatid. I like that. So any other 5-color lists? I'm just looking at 5-color sideboards. Like I said, most of these are just... I guess we could also play Surge. Because that gives us and Hex... It gives Surge of Salvation. Gives... Does it give everything? Protect... Oh, you gain Hexproof, and then you prevent damage from black and red. That's interesting. Okay, no, let's try this. I like this better. We're going to play a few more matches with this one. And then we might... I don't know what we're going to do. We might brew other stuff. Who knows? We might brew some other stuff, chat. The plan is... There is no plan. But we're not going to keep that hand. This is much better. We're going to chop at the iteration because I kind of want to play with Sanctum Weaver here. We haven't really used it very much, and I just want to see how it goes. We're going to get discharged. Yes, sir. Always hit me with the discharge, chat. Chat, what's that new alchemy insect called? I hate a Johnny. Let's play our Caryatid. What's the new little blue bug? Hydroponics Architect. That's what I want. Oh, chat. We get discharged. Hydroponic Architect. No one's built... What? How is no one... Okay, it's just not up here. Alright, what's happening here, chat? Let's Thought Scour ourselves. Drawn to a life. Very good for us. Let's play Sanctum Weaver. And then let's just hold up Thought Scour. Hopefully opponent doesn't know what we're doing yet. I don't feel super threatened at the moment until they flip their Ojani. Which will probably happen this turn. But you know what? That's alright. We're just looking for an Ascendancy. Flage on what? I feel like Thought Scour plus looting plus whatever is pretty good. In like a Jeskai shell. What's the card I'm looking for? Hydro. Chat. What's he dealing 2/2? My Weaver? Okay. We're gonna Thought Star ourselves. Okay. I'll take a second Terry did. That's fine. Smacks us for 2. We find a bird. Let's start with an expressive iteration. Definitely put Ascendancy into our hands. I think we're gonna put that back where it keep the growth. Do I just play? It kind of sucks, huh? Do I want to put that, or do I want to play? I think I don't. Let's do this and play a bird, and then pass back. He might. I don't know if he'll spend time to kill a bird with the Johnny. He might just start doming me, which is what we want. Chat, why does no one have hydroponic architects in their deck? I'm looking stuff up on Google. I'm looking stuff up on Moxfield, MTG Goldfish, and it's nowhere to be found. He might just up his cats. He decided not to up his cats, chat. Okay, chat, good news is he smacked us. Fable. Okay. Chat, there's a very good chance we can go off. Do you believe in me? We need a cantrip off the top would be mwah. Cantrip. Starting town. Fuck me. Alright. You know what? We're gonna try it anyways. Are you ready, chat? We're going, baby. Let's go. Fuck! Alright, I believe in us, chat. I believe in us. Give me a cantrip. Give me a cantrip. Okay! Chat! Chat, we can do it. We can do it, chat. We need a treasure cruise. Fuck! Jesus Christ. Fuck! Oh no, we tried so hard. Wait, let's go green here. Oh shit, chat. Chat, we fizzled. I tried. I tried very hard. Whoa. Okay, wow, we have kind of a lot. I think we're gonna bring an ending reality. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Sorry. Do we like Orm's Chant? I kind of like Orm's Chant. Drop the Weavers. Drop a Growth. Maybe drop a... No, I liked having it. I guess we don't even need the Wish. I drop a Breach. Something like that. Let's try that, chat. We were close. We were close. I guess, like, when it comes to sideboarding for this list, we gotta kind of decide, like, do we want to be proactive and, like, try to get rid of their hate pieces, or do we want to be reactive and sideboard into, like, Mystical Dispute, Swan Song, Orm's Chant, you know, Pact Negation. We mill an Ascendancy, we draw a Consider. Hopefully he's not playing in Surgical, chat. Boom, bam, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. 2 mana. Give me a Johnny. Ayo. A Johnny, where my kingdom for a Johnny. We'll spin him into a Esper Sentinel. Hell yeah. We're gonna do this while we have 2 mana to make the most use out of it. Wow. More important than we get life, right? We'll put Chant back in, and then we'll play life. Starting town into non-land. Okay. Pass back. 3 mana into your mom. What else are people playing? Grist combo. Swings at us for 3. We find death. Nothing to reanimate. Let's consider first. Consider the following. Do we want to pay for that? Sure. We don't need to consider there. Prismatic ending is good. We can do red, white. Exile his Johnny. And then I think we're going to pay 2 and hold up consider. I know we're getting low on life here. Definitely feels better. Man just has triple a Johnny, chat. Watch him have a bombardment, too. Jesus Christ! I hate Boros. Chat, I hate Boros so much. I hate Boros so much. I hate Boros so much. We're just dead, right? We're taking 5, and then he's making a thing. And then he kills us. Chat. I hate Boros. That match doesn't feel bad. Like, that game 1, we just fizzled out. But I think we easily could have went off if we didn't hit so many lands. That's just how it is sometimes. But, I mean, triple Johnny into a bombardment's tough for us, but prismatic ending felt very good there. I like that over all 4 realities. And I'm glad we spun him into a sentinel rather than a whatchamacallit, a guide. Alright, chat, we're 3-3. At this point, I'm not necessarily keeping track of record, but I will keep it on the screen. But I'm just trying to see what else the deck kind of needs. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Getting a lot of wonky hands, too. Sounds pretty good. Do we need Treasure Cruise? Yeah, we can probably just keep 1 targeted. Get a non-land off the harvest, the first harvest. So good draw, too. Okay. I do enjoy that Abundant Harvest lets us play 17 lands. Oh my god, chat. Are we sick of a Johnny yet? I am. At least they're blue-white so far. Are they Jeskai? Probably. Or they're blue-white cats. Recruiter of the Guard. Finding what? Ocelot or Guide? Or something else? Ah. A little bant. Not bant, but at least blue-white blink. Alright, let's find our land first for turn. That was a good draw. And then let's consider the following. Don't need a bird. Okay, thank you. Find expressive iteration. Let's play the bird then. And pass back. So far, not pressured by opponent. Starclave Apparition doesn't do much here besides eat the bird. It's annoying if they have Ephemerate in the board too, but now we're just trying to dig in. There is a chance we want to play I wonder if we take out the Wish and we play Assemble the team. Maybe as like a 2 of? With Growth, Town, Carroted, and Bird, I feel like Assemble the team's gotta be pretty good, no? We just go full 5 color? We may have to work a mana. I feel like we'd be okay. There's a Thought Scour. Let's iteration here first. There's our Ascendancy. We'll put that back. We'll cast Harvest. Are we dead yet? No. Let's get a land off of this. How many cards do we have? I don't really need to breach yet, do I? No, let's mill ourselves. Ascendancy, there's 1 life. Pass back. 4, 5, 6 damage at the moment. Just to make extra tokens if he... Asa Pride. But he's not gaining life, is he? He's only... if he just has to bounce the Ajani, yeah? So he just made 2 Ocelots. Or 2 cat tokens. Soul Hoarder. Herder. Blue source. We can go off with Breach, right? Into life. So if we go blue, red, white, Jeskai Ascendancy, Underworld Breach. Yeah, we're fine, right? Yeah, we're good. Untap those, and then we can cast green, blue. We cast life. And then we'll exile this, this, and a bird. And then, yeah, okay. We'll draw. I can't see what our hand is doing. Beautiful. Blue, red, blue. We'll cast Consider. Discard that. I'll take an iteration. Thank you. Go blue, red, blue, green, colorless, colorless. Let's start here so that we can start making more mana off of the starting towns. Blue, colorless, green, red, green, blue. It's expressive iteration. Get rid of that. Let's take a Consider. Blue, colorless, blue, red, green, blue. Consider here. Might just have to win through a Grape Shot. Okay. Opponent's just playing stuff. I think we'll just bring in the fragments and the endings. Hopefully they sideboard into their Grave Hate and we still just kind of kill them. I think we'll take out both Sanctum Weavers. Not too shabby, chat. I think this deck might be better than I think it is. But we need to build it a little. I think we want to play Assemble the teams. At least 2. Maybe swap out the Wish and 1 Destiny Spinner. Are there other... I'm trying to think of other mana dorks we could play. Because Goose isn't reusable. Paradise Druid is fine. Wow. No, thank you. We only have one cantrip. We are on the draw. So we get 2 looks, but I don't think it's good. Sure. We'll take a double harvest hand. Guide of Souls is fine. Let's go get another land just to set us up for Jestai Ascendancy. We can ending if he goes into turn 2 Pride here. Starfield Shepherd. This creature enters, search for basic plains or a creature with mana value 1 or less, reveal it and put it in your hand. Oh, very interesting. We haven't seen many warps in action, you know? Get rid of that. Slow him down a bit. I think in general, we're going to have to wait to play this Ascendancy until the turn we go off. I don't want it just sitting on the field to get eaten. There's our 2 combo pieces. So I guess we just go look for ways to go off. We're not super pressured right now. He's got just a Soul Hoarder on the field. I think we're cool with just chilling. Okay, Riddler and Herder's hot. It's all the rage in Modern right now, chat. All the rage in Modern. Like I said, we could also just play stock up. Alright, so he gets to bounce his Riddler, which is super sick. I'm surprised we haven't played this yet. Like ourselves. There's a Caryatid. Alright. So hopefully he sees that we're not really doing anything. And he just goes all in on like Starfield Shepherd here. That's what my dream is. And then we're going to try and go off with this expressive iteration. Ocelot Pride, you got it. Still has 3 mana open. Gets to bounce the Riddler. Is this ETB draw a card? Yeah. It's pretty good, chat. Alright. Oh. That was a fantastic draw for us. That should hopefully be GG's. We're gonna discard that. Okay. Yeah, I like what's going on here. Do we play a land? No, we did not. Even better. Let's go. We're gonna give our opponent a little bit of life here, but I don't think that matters. Oops. Blue, red, green, colorless. We'll draw a card. Trying to look in for a Thought Scour works for me. Underworld Breach would be nice too. Hoping to hit another cantrip off of this. Very good. I know we keep giving him life off of that, but I think we're okay. Draw and discard a Chariot, it's pretty good. Mildew, Ascendancy, Underworld Breach. Gross. This is only at 8, chat. So I guess we could just wipe his whole board and swing for... Let's draw 1. 2. 3. And then, yeah, and then we swing for 28. We have enough to kill all, and then hopefully we draw something else there. Nice! We were coming close to fizzling there. Because I know we sided out a couple cantrips. Okay, chat. I think we might just want to go a full 5 colors. What are your thoughts on that, chat? But then do we play 1 life and 1 less ascendancy and replace it with 2 assembles? Assemble the team's just probably the best thing we can be doing, right? Let me upload. This is version 1.1 because we changed the sideboard around a little bit. So let me throw that on Mox Field for anyone who wants to mess with it. And then we will brew a little bit more. We might probably put, what time is it? Going for a couple hours, but we got nothing but time, chat. All right, so this is, I don't know what I'm calling this. Life, Death, Ascendancy. Can't spell Ascendancy right. It's fine. Version 1.1. All right, let's kind of start from the top here. Just that's what I like to do. Birds, Beats, Battlestar, Galactica. Sylvan Chariot. Guys, don't watch me type. I'm sorry. I feel happy with those 4 as our thing, as our mana dorks. Obviously, we need Ascendancy plus Life and Death. How do you... Is it like that? No. How do you check for... If I search Life and Death, does it show up? Does it show up as a gold card? It does. Good to know. Obviously, we need those. We might be able to shave a land and go to 16. That's a little tight, but we'll see. Did we like? I liked our cantrip selection pretty well. Thought Scour is very good. We might be able to go up on 1. Treasure Cruise 2. How did we feel about Unbridled Growth? And if we drop the Sanctum Weavers, is it even worth playing? I don't know. What else would we play? Opt, Sleight of Hands. We don't really need Tune the Narrative. We don't need any sort of... I mean, Opt is not the worst, but kind of the same. There's also Looting. It's card disadvantage, though. Don't know if it really helps us. Crimson Wisps. A lot of the old version played Cerulean Wisps. And to be fair, giving a creature haste isn't the worst, actually. But if we're going to play Assemble the Team, we might rather have the mana fixing from Unbridled Growth, right? Do we have anything else relevant? Woodland Investigation, Line Up the Shot. Line Up the Shot's kind of cute. This is interesting. I guess you could also play Swiftspear's Teachings, though. But this is an instant. Did I hear battles? You did, Praven. Kind of. Let's stick with Unbridled Growth from now. So that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. I like that. I think we're gonna play. I think we. Is the One of Wish good enough? Is my question. Like if we split it so it's like. Something like this, right? This is like our flex slots. We play 1 Breach, 1 Wish, and 2 Assemble the Team. But still, like, this Wish could just be a Grape Shot in the main board, because we're not. I guess it gets Fragment. It gets Prismatic Ending. It gets Surgical. But do we need that? I guess. Should we keep it, chat? I think we keep it. And then from here, it's just kind of like, what are the other slots? Like, do we go up on Treasure Cruise? Treasure Cruise is pretty good, and we're pretty, we get to that mana pretty fast, I feel like. Oh, we definitely want Expressive Iteration, right? Sorry, almost missed that. That puts us basically right back where we were at 17 lands. What does the other iteration do? This start's pretty good. It finds us Ascendancy or Treasure Cruise. We could also just take out Treasure Cruise completely and play another cantrip. And then this will... but it also finds Wish. But then if we take out Wish, we could have Perilous Iteration would find Jeskai Ascendancy every time. But then we only have 1 turn to cycle through. But then we also get something cheaper. Damn. Got a lot of interesting cards to. Let's drop Wish. And would we rather play iteration or assemble the team? Or do we get rid of this iteration and play perilous and assemble the team? And do we need Underworld Breach? If we cut these, that puts us to what, 36 cards? What other... Unless this just becomes assemble the team. Maybe it looked like that. And if we're playing perilous iteration or assemble, then we can probably cut one of these and cut one of these. That gives us like 4-ish slots to play whatever we want, which maybe we bring in the 2 Underworld Breaches again. And like another Grape Shot. No, we want to try and keep it under 2 mana, right? Because I guess we could play a Chorus. We could play Hymn to the Ages. That doesn't feel great. I guess let's just pick one. Let's start with Perilous Iteration. And if we hate it, we'll switch to Assemble the Team. We might work more on this next time too. This is actually pretty sweet. I guess we could play 1 Paradise Druid to round out. But 8 iteration seems pretty good, right? Is this any non-lands? When you cast a non-creature but untaps creatures. Halfling doesn't do anything for us. Gene Pollinator doesn't work. I guess Hierarch adds red or green, but not crazy. Moltender doesn't work. Creature spells. And creeper on your that doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. Incubation Druid kind of does something. Only works off our lands, though. Paleontologist exiles stuff. I think we just want one. Or to play Poison Dart for our chat. Go crazy. Radiclaw Mystic also taps for 3 relevant colors. But then we rather just have every color and hexproof. Yeah? Let's keep the Chariots. We're in main deck of Grape Shot. No Treasure Cruise. And I'm hoping Perilous Iteration makes up for the lack of Treasure Cruises. Because this gives us 2 spells and this gives us 2 spells. Sure. Let's try it, chat. Let's try it. Could be. I think. I don't know. Our mana's pretty good. I don't think we can play the same amount of gemstone caverns. Double gemstone's gonna hurt a lot, I think. Spire. I think we're okay with it. We might want to play second grove. Or we do actually play a basic land. See, the problem is this also could just find lands. Which I guess is also fine. I kind of want to play one waterlogged grove. It seems like it might hurt more than help, but... Steam Vents and Stomping Ground? Oh no, I already played the Stomping Ground. White. We need blue on turn 1, green on turn 1. Don't really need to splash black. Can we afford to play one gemstone? I think so. Chat, thoughts? Am I cooking, chat? Am I freaking cooking, dude? We like the sideboard, right? I felt pretty good about the sideboard. At least the updated version. Oh. That was a mistake, chat. I don't really think... We have an extra slot now that we took the grape shot out. Hello? Thank you. I like the ley lines against mid-range. Maybe we just play the second Swan Song. Oh, we don't have second Swan Song. Rip. Wow. Hello, chat. Let's play second surgical instead. What am I missing? Prismatic. All right, chat. What do we think? This is version 2. I feel good. We'll try it out. We'll see how much dropping down the life and death and Ascendancy to 3 copies each feels. This is version 2.0. Sorry, I'm just doing some upkeep here. Chat, apologize. We'll get back to the fun. Get back to the giggles. This is AA2. I want to make sure I know what we're doing with it. This deck feels like gas, though, chat. We might be onto something. Why did I make the changes? I think we can be more consistent. I want to test Perilous Iteration because this automatically always finds Jeskai Ascendancy because we shaved the Treasure Cruises. And then it will either get us a land, a mana dork, or a cantrip, hopefully, to go off. Plus, they discard at the beginning of your next turn's end step. So if we already have, like, life in hand, we can do this. If we go, like, turn 1 dork, turn 2 iteration plus a dork, and then turn 3 tutor ascendancy life will go off. I also want to try assemble the team, but we're starting with perilous iteration first. But this might be our deck to brew throughout the week. Maybe. It's all about innovation, chat. We're always trying to improve ourselves. But I'm feeling pretty good. Chat, there's a fly in here. Like I said, still not sold on Sanctum Weaver, but I mean, this hand seems pretty good. You get to turn 1 bird, turn 2 Caryatid plus growth on the gemstone. And then we can set up for a perilous iteration next turn. It's going to feel really good when we perilous iteration and we hit Ascendancy plus. Oh, chat, are we fucking good at this game or what? Oh! Chat! Can we go off? No, not yet. But that's next turn, right? Like, we literally found combo plus win con. Jesus Christ. Perilous iteration right off the rip doing incredible things. Wow. I like that, chat. I like that a lot. I think we're getting closer to a list here. So opponent, if we find, yeah, okay. Opponent should just be dead. Do we even need Underworld Breach? Not right now. Damn, second one. Ooh! We'll chuck back that one. What a good first showing. Dang, chat. Are we good at this game or what, dude? So we just get to dome him for whatever, and then we can smack for 24. Not bad, not bad. We'll draw and discard because we're gamers. Beautiful. Beautiful. Perilous iteration, dude. We're not really sure what opponent was tutoring for. And they're mono black, so this might be a game where we want to bring in the ley lines. feel like we're going to get some discard here. And then we might want to bring in... We might want to bring in Fragment and stuff against, like, Shieldred. Take out both the Weavers. Try something like that. Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Can't do that because we have a Giganta. Almost got me on that one, huh? We'll take a Maul here. Sure, we'll try it out. The old double iteration, chat. Grab a non-land with this. Okay, Bird's not bad. And we find the Ascendancy. Very good for us. We'll play the Spire Bluff here. Can't go off without a 1 mana cantrip. We're just going to consider end of their turn. We got to find a white source. There's our white source. I guess we did iteration now. See what we get. We got to be aware of that when we board in ley lines. I wasn't even thinking about it. Necromentia. That's a card that does things against us, chat. However, opponent's not doing a whole lot. That ley line was a turn too late, huh? Oh, that's not what I'm going to do. I don't think I care too much about actually playing the ley line. So we're just going to discard both of those. I mean, we can still, like, animate our lands and hit them for 7. But Leyline was definitely the right call to bring in. We just also might want to bring in a Swan Song. Maybe a Pact. Or just Orm's Chant. Bum, bum, ba, ba, da. What's opponent doing, chat? I don't know. I think we'll draw a card off this Unbridled. I guess we also could bring in the Destiny Spinner. Just start making lands into creatures. Oh, he's back. Fragment's good. Oh, chat. Hello? Bueller? Oh, they're here. Chat, they're here. They're doing something. He's gonna eat at us. And, oh. Okay. Thought they would have made us sack the zombie, but decided to make us sack the Tyranid. Now he's looking for something to... Necromentia? What? I hope he names Life and Death. If he names... What is his opponent doing? Chat, I swear, if we get to win by smacking him with our lands, I'm gonna be in love with my life. Fuck yeah. We're gonna go get a land off this Abundant Harvest. Alright, chat. Chat, we got 7 lands. We're gonna put them to 10. He's almost dead. There is a chance we can kill him. Are we ready for this? Okay. Okay. Somebody just sack a creature. What a nerd. Oh. Chat. Chat. Chat, he's making us discard. I love it. So that's what, 9? I think, should we... We put him to 1, chat. He either has to kill our zombie. I hope he just tries to kill our zombie. He gets a Shieldred. And then he makes us sack. Oh. Okay. Chat! We did it! Oh, God. Oh, God, chat. Chat, we just beat our man to death with some 1/1 lands. And then grape shotted him for 1. What a game. Alright. I'm kind of digging Perilous Iteration. Kind of digging it. I'm kind of digging it. Sorry, chat. All right, let's play one more. That puts us at 5-3. Puts us at 5-3. I'm feeling pretty good about this list, actually. I mean, chat, that's a pretty damn good hand to me. I don't know about you guys, but that's a pretty damn good hand to me. Jeez Louise. Watch us get ripped apart anyways. Guide of Souls. Ugh. Can we... No, we need a cantrip to go off, right? Paris iteration, pretty good there. Second guide hurts. Let's hope he doesn't land into a bombardment. But we should just be able to go off here, right? A land off the top would be very nice. Oh, he has the bombardment anyways. Chat, why do they always have bombardment? Oh, is this only on our hand? Oh, I'm sorry. He has Voice of Victory. Underworld Breach. Let's iteration. Are we dead yet? I don't think so. Unless he goes into Thunderbond. Let's put Starting Town into our hand. Let's put back the Caryatid, and let's play the Unbridled Growth. Chat, why do I always feel like they just have the right card, you know? What did we face earlier where they just had it? Oh, that's gross. Are we dead now? That's 7, and then double guide. Yeah, we're dead. Jesus Christ. I need him to just not have bombardment, and we would have been just fine. There's a lot we can bring in here. I don't know if I want to. We don't need all the Orm's Chance. We'll keep the other stuff in. No thank you. Yeah, sounds good. Drop or consider. It's a good draw for us too. Voice of Victory, chat. I think we're just gonna eat that. Play starting town, hold up fragment. Warden's fine. Fragment that. Very good. Ooh, I liked all of this, chat. Hellkite is good. So you give haste. Correct. Opponent's gonna make some things off Ocelots. Chance we want to draw a card here. Grove of the Burn Willows. Oh, chat, am I stupid? I am stupid, chat. I'm stupid, chat. I'm stupid. Life and Death has a mana value of 3, chat. I guess it's still good because it finds us half of the combo. But it's not as good as I want it to be. You know what I mean? Would have played that a little differently. Okay, chat. That was my bad. I messed that one up. I was really sure we were going to get an Ascendancy there and just go off. So what do we think? Do we... Okay, let's play another one. That was my mistake. Chat, you got to tell me these things. You guys gotta tell me these things. I should have caught that. Done goofed. We'll try this one. One land into a bird. Get our bird bolted. Cry. Oh, yeah, chat. You know we're going to get our bird bolted. Check this out. Watch us get our bird bolted. Oh, okay. In that case, we're doing great, chat. No blocks. Top deck of land. Go. Go. Give me a land. Fuck. It's not a land, chat. We get fragmented into another bird, which is nice. Iteration. Let's See if we can hit a land. Nice. Alright, chat. We might be able to draw off next turn. We have a Thought Scour. We'll see if they have a bombardment. Sharpshooter hits us for a lot, yeah. We take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 if he Oh, that comes in after. Okay, it doesn't really matter what we hit. We'll just block here. Alright, we should be able to go off here, right? We're at 4 with 5 mana available. This Fruit Fly is going to be the death of me, chat. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He gets Onslaught Pride triggers. Chat, what am I talking about? I'm just mumbling at this point. I swear to God, I think our Boros matchup is okay. It's just, I am not doing anything. I should really stop stream after about 90 minutes, huh? If I don't stop stream after 90 minutes, we get a little, whew, gets a little rough, chat. We're gonna play 61 cards. Screw it. See, look at these decisions I'm making. I'm a mess. Sure, we can keep this hand. We have combo. If we actually, this hand might be very good. Not sure if opponent knows what we're on. The waterlogged grows a little awkward. Time is it? Oh, chat. It is getting a little late. We're gonna find a land off of this. White source is good. Play this Weaver on 2. Hopefully they just guide on 1. Ruby Collector. It's a little bit lower to the ground. That was a good draw. We do need a red source. Pride is fine. Harvest. If we... Let's name non-land. I think we could have tried to go off there. We have to Underworld Breach. We'll see. Okay. That should be GG's, right? We'll put this into our hands. Doesn't really matter. I like that we get all this extra mana off of that, though. So this might find us another life and death. Which it does, which is fine. And then we just kill him. Okay, chat. Better. Better. He didn't see our... We didn't play Underworld Breach, so he doesn't know we have that. But now he understands we're on Ascendancy combo. Which makes me feel like we're going to see some quite a bit of hate coming in. Those fragments are going to be tough. This hand's very good. We get the fragment his turn 1 play. Do we want an iteration? Kinda. Find an Ascendancy on turn 3 and then try and go off the following turn? See if he has the fragment, or else we just threaten lethal immediately. Okay. I think we're okay. Maybe. Problem is... Actually, let's fragment the bombardment. Let's save ourselves from losing our lands at instant speed. Okay, I like that better. If he has second bombardment, ooh. Raptor. Okay. No bombardment, chat. No bombardment. No bombardment. Guide is fine. No, let's get rid of this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Actually, I'm sorry. Let's draw white, blue, red. Play second Ascendancy. Is that crazy, chat? A little bit. How good is this deck? I feel pretty confident in it. I think we really need to do some tuning. I mean, you can go off on turn 3 pretty damn quick, chat. Let's draw green, blue, red. Kind of want to cast this for x equals 0. But yeah, this feels... I mean... Fragment's pretty good. We can draw our card off of this. And then we win. Because he only has 1 blocker. Unbridled Growth is definitely good when we're going off in a situation like this where we don't have the ability to go in, if that makes sense. We're out of cards in hand, but then we can play the cantrip, cycle with the draw discard, and then draw the card after to put the extra land in, or the extra card in hand, so that we can kind of keep chaining and we're not down a card off the Ascendancy loots. But I think our Boros matchup is fine. It's just like, if they draw stupid, which they do a lot, then it can be a tough game one. But okay, we'll freeze there for now. But this deck feels really good. Especially, I mean, I mentioned earlier, but there's a lot of different ways you can build it. But, like, it's possible to go, like, if you go turn 1 Bird of Paradise, right? You go turn 1 Bird, turn 2, you know, play whatever you want. You know, say turn 2, you Perilous Iteration to go get Ascendancy or Life. You have Bird plus 3 lands, so you play Ascendancy. You play Ascendancy, so you have Bird. You tap Bird to play Life. Because Bird is a creature, you played Ascendancy first, so then Bird comes back. And now all of your lands are creatures. So then you just play 1 cantrip, and suddenly you have 4 mana, and you just go off from there. So turn 3 feels pretty easy to hit. Especially when you don't need Bird necessarily. You can go turn 1 Harvest, turn 2 Carried, and then turn 3 same line. Perilous Iteration is still interesting. I like that it can get either half automatically, right? You don't get to pick, but you either get Ascendancy or Life. That was on me for messing up. I didn't realize. I forgot that these count as 3 mana value. And then it gets you any of your other pieces. Now, is that better than Assemble the Team? I don't know. We're going to have to test Assemble as well. But certainly feels good. 8 plus we can call it 8 iteration Ascendancy combo. Playing 8 iterations, chat. That's pretty sweet. But in this meta, I think it could do just fine. It's fast. It beats Eldrazi pretty handily. If we get better at playing against Boros, I think that Boros matchup's probably fine. Obviously, Bombardment hurts if they get it so early that you try to go off and they just pin your lands. But then, you know, Thought Scholar, Consider, and if you kind of just play around that with these two so that you can pump your creatures at instant speed and response, then I think you could wait. Problem is against Boros, if you wait too long, then they just overwhelm you. But it's got promise. Definitely one of the better. I mean, we've been brewing a lot of garbage lately, and this one is definitely better than garbage. I'd give it. I would play this on the ranked ladder regularly if I was trying to climb. But obviously, let me. I mean, you guys can put in the work, but if you want to just let me do all the losing for you, I will happily lose for you. But I'll keep working on it. Relic Warder combo was really good. I like this deck a lot. This feels more consistent, though. And goes off just as fast. So, yeah. I think we'll freeze it there for today. I like the spot we're in with it. We'll probably keep tuning numbers. Maybe tweak the mana base a little bit more. There's a couple spots here or there. 17 lands is still tough, even with birds and harvest. But I think it's fine. We could maybe drop 1 breach and go up to 18. But I like it, chat. I felt pretty good about it. We didn't get to the other idea, which maybe I'll try and brew this for Thursday, or we'll probably keep playing Ascendancy, but hopefully I'll have both. I like this idea a lot. Lands your library, become blah blah blah, and it draws a card, and then you can like rebuy things. That seems kind of fun. And it triggers Plagon, Tireless Angler. It turns into islands, so then you can replay your things. We probably have to put it on like a ghost quarter. We have to. Oof. Teamer is probably tough, but I definitely want to try these two together. That seems like a lot of fun. A lot of fun, but we'll come back to that. But anywho, Praven, thank you for subscribing again. Appreciate it. All the subscriptions just go right back into stream because Plum's poor, and it helps fuel the jank we brew. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Very, very kind of you. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed stream. I hope you have a good rest of your, what's today? Tuesday. Don't even know what day it is. I hope you have a good rest of your Tuesday night, and we will be back here on Thursday. Maybe with more Ascendancy combo, and hopefully some other random teamer garbage that I'll end up brewing. But that was a lot. Chat, did we ever play Mach Slivers on stream? Maybe we'll fuck around with this. This is a garbage deck. But I kind of want to play it. We're just playing normal Sliver, but we're playing Changeling, Outcast, Automaton, so we can play Mach Jasper. Maybe we'll try that on stream one day too. But anyways, have a good rest of your evening. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!